just gonna make sure it posts to BIOS. Maybe do an update. Actually, it would be kind of interesting to do. This is a different board than I usually use because they require Wi-Fi. So this is the motherboard that we have chosen, an MSI Pro B650S Wi-Fi. Let's grab some of the other components and we'll go over them. We have some Patriot 32 gig stick. Kind of overkill, but it's an office machine, and I don't know how much stuff that they're doing. So it's a trucking outfit. So we got a 7600, just a very, very basic machine, and a 2 terabyte SSD. For the power supply, we have a MSI Mag A650GL, and it was just the one that was at the top of the list. They don't have a graphics card, so we're not gonna worry about dealing with that. Let's do this. What is wrong with this drive? Huh. List disk. Select disk 4. Clean. There we go. Exit. New simple volume. FAT32. Cool. All right. All right. We want drivers, BIOS, download, save this. That's done. Cool. Here's our new volume. Copy this over. MSI.rom. All right. So if anyone has never used a modular power supply, the cables are unique to the power supply. Often even within the same brand, like MSI, they won't use the same pinouts between series. So it's never a good idea to throw these away. So one side has the label on it that says CPU, and then this has nothing on it. So the one with nothing goes into here, and we just find we got ATX 24 pin, and we have the CPU and PCIe. Plug that in there. Here's our 24 pin. And you'll see the one side here has the split. This is for the side of the power supply, and then this one goes into the into the motherboard. It has the split on it as well, but it's because this is not in a line on here, so you gotta like take one and put it in here, and then this one. Kind of a poor design, but whatever. And it clicks. Okay. Put that down there for now. Let's get the board out. All right. So the reason why I choose a lot of these boards is because of this little button. That's your flash BIOS button. And that's going to let us basically do this upgrade without having anything installed. It's the one reason why I really, really like AMD and MSI boards, just personally. it's easy to spot because they have the button right here. Some of the, I think it's Gigabyte and stuff like, or ASRock or something, sometimes they put it on the board instead of on the back. And so without pulling up the spec sheets, it's a little more convoluted and trying to figure out if it supports this or not. So we are going to plug a single cable in to power 1. Is this one. And you know what? Where's the other one? See if we can... We'll do the other one as well. Just because it's there. Like that. And then we have 24 pin. There we go. All right. That's in. Flip. All right. USB. It's usually the bottom one here. All right, we got a blinky light, blinky light. Let's see what this one decides to do. There you go, fan spin. Now it's blinking twice. This is a little different, Debug LEDs over here. So pushing it for this one, when you push it, nothing spins up. It blinks, and then it fires up the power supply fan, and then the debug light came on after, and then this blinks faster. As long as it finds that it's a FAT32 USB formatted, and you move the BIOS file over, rename it to msi.rom, all capital, put it in the bottom USB port on where the network is, the very bottom one, and then when you push the button, that whole sequence goes through. So that is a little different than the 550, the AM4 ones that I've used before. They're a little different. I think the last board that I used, I had to push the button and then put the thing in, and then it recognized it for some reason. They're finicky, but it's generally the same. And I believe that other one was an MSI board too, so yeah. But this should only take a couple minutes. Oh, and you can't see that light. Let me move it back here. There you go. Now you can see the light blinking. All right, back to this. It is still blinking away. Cool. Oh, that's a wonderful camera. Oh, don't be doing that again. Sometimes when this camera decides that it wants to do that blocky, garbled stuff, I have to actually unplug it. It's a PoE security camera, like an outdoor security camera. It was like $25 or something. And its only purpose is to do this overhead cam for me. Oh, it's off. There we go. So now it's not blinking anymore. We got our debug LEDs. So we can flip this off now. And it should be good to go. So I'm just going to unplug these so I can get them out of the way. All right, let's do M.2. All right, so now we're going to see if we get a post. It's going to do its little memory training thing. I'm going to move these out of the way a little bit so you guys can hopefully see the LEDs. No, you can't see it. All right, whatever. You'll just have to take my word for it. We have, yeah, there we go. We got BIOS. Awesome. E7E26 AMS 1J3. That is the new version that I downloaded.